There's a thief silently creeping into your bedroom and stealing your most intimate moments. It isn't age. And it isn't a lack of love. That thief is a single, chilling question that echoes in your mind at the worst possible moment. Can my heart handle this? It's that feeling when you're beside your partner. Still, instead of being lost in the connection, a part of your mind is busy measuring every beat, worrying about your blood pressure and intimacy, and dreading that familiar tightness in your chest might strike at any second. It turns love into a test of life and death. And here is the worst part. That internal battle haunts you. It forces you to make painful choices. You start to pull away. You make excuses about being tired. You quietly withdraw, leaving behind the confused and lonely gaze of your partner. You do it because you love them. You're afraid of becoming a burden. But that very act is slowly pushing the two of you apart. If you have ever experienced even a fraction of this bitter, internal battle, be brave enough to leave a comment with the number 1, just to let me and this community know that you are not alone. But here's the irony, do you know what it is? The very thing you fear the most, could be the key to a healthier heart and a deeper relationship than ever before. Hello, I'm Dr. Finch. And today, as a urologist explains heart health, I am not here to speak in empty theories. I am here to give you the truth. The truth is, you can reclaim a passionate, intimate life without gambling with your own. In today's video, we will expose the 3 deadly traps concerning how intimacy affects your heart after 60 that so many men are accidentally falling into. And most importantly, do not look away, because at the end of this video, I won't just be giving you a few tips. I will be handing you the safety roadmap, a clear, medically proven, 4-step blueprint to turn fear in the bedroom into absolute confidence, and to transform hesitation into a profound connection. Are you ready to reclaim your peace of mind? Then let's begin right now. Have you ever admired a classic machine? A vintage car, a grandfather clock. On the outside, it might look delicate, but inside, if properly maintained, it remains a powerful, durable, and dignified engine. Our hearts, at this age, are much the same. It is not a fragile glass orb on the verge of shattering. It's a magnificent muscle that has served us faithfully for 6, or even 7, decades. Our biggest mistake is not in doubting its strength, but in not truly understanding it. Today, let's become wise mechanics together and learn about our engine. And here is the first piece of good news, a truth that might just surprise you. Many men I've spoken to imagine that intimacy forces their heart to run an exhausting marathon. But the truth, from the most reputable medical studies, shows the opposite. For the average healthy man, the level of cardiac exertion during your most intimate moments is only equivalent to a brisk walk or climbing 2 flights of stairs. Yes, you heard that correctly, just like climbing 2 floors. The American Heart Association consistently confirms this. They state that if you can handle light daily physical activities without chest pain or shortness of breath, then achieving safe sex for heart patients is completely within your reach. When you are aroused, it's true that your blood pressure and heart rate increase. But you need to understand, this is a completely natural and healthy response. It's a sign that your circulatory system is working, pumping blood to nourish your organs. It is a biological dance, not an alarm bell. So, if the act itself isn't the enemy, where does the real danger lie? Why do we still hear tragic stories? The answer is, it's not that our heart has become weak, but that the way we use it is wrong. It's like having a fine engine, but you force it to accelerate from 0 to 100 miles per hour while it's still cold. And that is precisely what the first mistake is doing to your heart. If this simple truth about climbing stairs has given you even a small sense of relief and hope, please leave me the number 2 in the comments below. It's a precious signal, showing me that we are heading in the right direction together on this journey. Now, let's learn about that dangerous throttle punch in our very first mistake. Inside every one of us men, there exists an invisible yardstick. It isn't a measure of success or wealth. It's a much harsher measure, the yardstick of performance. It's forged from the memories of ourselves at age 30, a young man full of vigor, who could stay up all night, who could do anything with a seemingly endless supply of energy. And when the bedroom door closes, that very ghost of our past self appears. It stands in the corner, looks at you, and whispers a challenging question. Can you still do what I used to do? And this, my friends, is exactly where the first deadly mistake takes root. It's when we unknowingly trigger what medicine calls performance anxiety. We turn intimacy, an act of love and connection, into a silent battle to prove to our past selves that we haven't lost the fight. To understand why this mistake is so dangerous, we need to look inside the body, at a biological level. When you put yourself under the pressure to perform, your brain identifies this as a stressful situation. It immediately activates an ancient alarm system known as the sympathetic nervous system, also called the fight or flight response. Your adrenal glands then pump out two powerful hormones, adrenaline and cortisol. This is not speculation. This is foundational medical science. Adrenaline causes your heart to beat faster and more forcefully, abruptly. Cortisol commands your blood vessels, especially the smaller arteries, to constrict to rush blood to the large muscles, preparing for a battle. What is the result? Your blood pressure skyrockets. Your heart is now forced to work much harder to pump blood through pipes that have been narrowed. Studies published in leading medical journals, such as the Journal of the American College of Cardiology, have shown that a sudden spike in blood pressure due to psychological stress can be a direct trigger for cardiovascular events, especially in individuals with pre-existing conditions. Simply put, when you are trying to prove your performance, you are putting your heart in the exact physiological state of someone about to face mortal danger. The story of Mr. Hung, my patient, is a painful testament to this. His chest pain was not caused by the physical exertion of intimacy. It was triggered by the wave of adrenaline and cortisol produced by his fear of not being able to perform. He unnecessarily pushed himself into fight mode. The shame and extreme fear he felt in that moment, it haunted him for weeks, a psychological scar deeper than any physical one. Does this feel familiar to you? If you have ever felt even a fraction of this pressure to prove yourself weighing on you, please show your courage by commenting with the number 3. This isn't a complaint. It's an acknowledgement that you recognize this burden and are ready to find a wiser path. So, how do we escape this fight mode and turn off that dangerous hormonal storm? The answer, proven by modern medicine, lies in activating the opposing system, the parasympathetic nervous system, also known as the rest and digest state. This is the ideal physiological state for intimacy. In this state, your blood vessels are relaxed and dilated. Your heart rate is slow and steady. Your body produces oxytocin, the love hormone, which not only creates bonding but has also been shown to have a calming effect on the cardiovascular system. And here is how to flip that magic switch, change from a race to a dance. The dance is not just a romantic metaphor. It is a biological strategy. Deep, intentional breathing is not just for relaxation. Medically speaking, it is the most powerful and direct way for you to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, sending a signal to your brain that everything is okay, there is no danger. Open communication with your partner, a simple phrase like, "Let's just take our time, my dear," will help the brain release oxytocin, lowering cortisol and adrenaline levels. When you do this, you are not just chasing away a psychological ghost. You are actively directing your biology, protecting your heart from unnecessary shocks, and paving the way for a truly healthy and connected experience. But, even when you have mastered the rhythm of your body, there is another invisible enemy, a far more subtle mistake, that awaits. We will explore it next. Did you know that inside our skulls, there lives an extremely diligent, yet easily panicked, interpreter? Its job is to listen to every signal from the body and decipher what it means. When you were 25, if your heart beat a little faster, this interpreter would say, "Oh, wonderful, this is excitement." But now that you're 65, perhaps with a history of cardiac concerns, that very same signal, that same quicker heartbeat, is now interpreted completely differently. Now, the interpreter screams, "Watch out! This could be a heart attack." And the second deadly mistake lies precisely here. It's not your heartbeat itself, but the panicked and flawed interpretation by your brain. We have allowed fear to become our lead interpreter, and it is poisoning our entire experience. This is a perilous cycle known in medicine as the anxiety symptom cycle. Let's break it down, very slowly. Step 1, the trigger. You start to feel your heart beating a bit faster, a completely normal reaction. Step 2, the misinterpretation. The fearful interpreter in your brain immediately labels it danger, a sign of a heart attack. Step 3, the biological response. As soon as it receives this danger signal, your body does exactly what we discussed in the first mistake. It activates the sympathetic nervous system, pumping out adrenaline and cortisol. Step 4, the symptoms worsen. This hormonal surge makes your heart beat even faster, and you might start to feel a bit breathless, a tightness in your chest. Step 5, the confirmation. The interpreter in your brain now exclaims, "See, I was right. This is it." And so it goes. The fear of a heart attack creates the very physiological symptoms of one, pushing you into a state of panic and extreme stress, which is what's truly dangerous for your cardiovascular system. You have inadvertently become the victim of a self-fulfilling prophecy. This fear, is it real? Yes. Is it powerful? Very. Is it controlling you? It might be. If you have ever been in a moment where you couldn't tell the difference between normal arousal and a dangerous warning sign, please take a calm, honest breath and comment with the number 4. Acknowledging this invisible enemy is the first step to defeating it. So, how do we fire this panicked interpreter and replace it with a wiser one? The solution lies in building a safety anchor for the mind. And that anchor has 2 parts, knowledge and breath. Knowledge, it's what you are doing right now. You are learning to understand that a faster heartbeat is normal. You are learning to distinguish between gentle exertion and an actual angina attack. Knowledge transforms a scary signal into a familiar one. It disarms fear. Breath, this is your practical tool. When you feel anxiety begin to rise, do not fight it. Return to your breath. Focus on the sensation of the air entering, filling your chest, and slowly leaving. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, and exhale for 6 seconds. This simple exercise, biologically, forces your parasympathetic nervous system to activate. It sends a powerful message to your brain, there is no threat here. We are safe. By practicing this, you are retraining your interpreter. You are teaching that a faster heartbeat isn't a red alert, but simply part of the beautiful symphony of life and love. However, even after you've mastered your body and mind, there remains one final mistake, one that comes from the outside, from the things we put into our bodies. And this is, perhaps, the most dangerous of all. Let's find out what it is. We've navigated the internal battles, the war with our bodies and the war with our minds. But this final, and most deadly mistake, doesn't come from a battle. It comes from a flawed peace treaty. A combination that you think will solve the problem, but in reality, could cause a catastrophe. It lies dormant in your medicine cabinet. Let's be honest with each other for a moment. In a moment of insecurity, have you ever considered seeking help from a little blue pill? I don't ask this to judge. As a doctor, I ask this for your absolute safety. The third mistake, what I call a game of Russian roulette in medicine, is the uninformed combination of cardiac medications and erectile dysfunction drugs. This is a critical issue for erectile dysfunction and heart disease patients. It's like mixing 2 powerful chemicals without reading the instructions. The consequences can be devastating. To understand this danger at a molecular level, we need to delve into how these drugs work, a field called pharmacology. Common erectile dysfunction medications like sildenafil, brand name Viagra, tadalafil, Cialis, or vardenafil, Levitra, belong to a class of drugs called phosphodiesterase type 5 inhibitors, or PDE5 inhibitors for short. Simply put, they work by blocking an enzyme named PDE5. This allows another chemical in the body, cGMP, to last longer. cGMP is responsible for relaxing the smooth muscles in the blood vessel walls of the penis, allowing more blood to flow in and create an erection. Essentially, they are selective vasodilators. On the other hand, one of the most vital, life-saving classes of cardiac drugs, especially for patients with coronary artery disease or a history of angina, is the nitrates group. Drugs like nitroglycerin, isosorbide dinitrate, or isosorbide mononitrate. Nitrates work by providing the body with a molecule called nitric oxide, NO. This nitric oxide is the very substance that activates the creation of cGMP. And right here, this is the fatal intersection. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration, the FDA, along with the clinical guidelines from the American Heart Association, AHA, and the American College of Cardiology, ACC, has issued the highest level of warnings about this interaction. When you take a nitrate, your body produces a large amount of cGMP to dilate the coronary arteries, helping blood flow to the heart. At the same time, if you take a PDE5 inhibitor, its job is to prevent that cGMP from breaking down. Do you see the problem? One side is in constant production, while the other blocks the exit. The amount of cGMP in your body can increase massively and uncontrollably. What is the consequence? It doesn't just cause vasodilation in one area, it triggers a sudden, profound, and systemic vasodilation throughout your entire circulatory system. Your blood pressure can plummet catastrophically. This is not a rare side effect. This is a predictable and almost certain pharmacological outcome. This severe drop in blood pressure will reduce blood flow to your vital organs. To the brain, it can cause dizziness, fainting, or an ischemic stroke. To the heart, ironically, it reduces the oxygen-rich blood supply to the heart muscle itself, potentially inducing a massive heart attack, the very thing the nitrate was meant to prevent. I know this is a deeply personal topic. But no amount of privacy is worth your life. If you are taking any medication for your heart or blood pressure, I implore you to do one thing. Please comment with the number 5, not for me, but for yourself. Let it be a promise to yourself that you will treat this matter with the absolute seriousness it deserves. So, what is the only safe solution here? It's not in an online article, nor a friend's advice. It can only be found in one place, your doctor's office. There is only one safe path forward, a frank, open, and completely honest conversation with your cardiologist or primary care physician. They are not there to judge you. They are trained to protect you. They need to know all the medications and supplements you are taking. Only then, guided by the AHA/ACC clinical guidelines, can they 1. Comprehensively assess your cardiovascular risk. 2. Cross-check for all potential heart medication and sex drug interactions. 3. Possibly adjust your medication to a safer alternative. For or, if you are a suitable candidate, provide a safe use plan, specifying the minimum time required between your last nitrate dose and taking an ED medication, often 24 to 48 hours, depending on the drug. Never play doctor in this game of life and death. Now that we have unmasked all three dangerous enemies, how do we consolidate all this vital knowledge into a concrete, easy-to-remember action plan? That is, the safety roadmap I promised. Let's discover it in our final segment. We have just navigated a dense forest of fears, misunderstandings, and very real risks. Many people, after hearing all this, might feel a bit overwhelmed. They might think, well, it's best to do nothing at all, just to be safe. But that is not the message I want you to take home. Running away is not wisdom. Wisdom lies in having a good map. A clear, reliable map that allows you to walk through that forest with confidence and arrive at the land of peace and connection. And this is the very map I promised you. I call it the 4-step safety protocol. These aren't vague tips. This is a proven process, a concrete sequence of actions for you to turn knowledge into confidence. Step 1, the golden conversation. Imagine this step like getting a permit before you build a house. The first, and most crucial action, is to schedule an appointment with your doctor. Let's call it the golden conversation. In this talk, be direct about your desires and provide your doctor with a list of all the medications you are taking. This is the foundation of your safety. Without this step, all the others are meaningless. Step 2, prepare a safe space. Once you have the permit from your doctor, the next step is to prepare your environment. This means both space and time. Choose a time of day when both you and your partner feel relaxed, unhurried, and won't be disturbed. Perhaps after an afternoon nap, or on a quiet weekend morning. Avoid times when you've just had a heavy meal or after a stressful day. A safe space sends a signal of peace to your nervous system, even before you begin. Step 3, become a listener of your body. During intimacy, take on the role of a gentle listener, not a demanding commander. Your body is always talking to you. Learn to recognize its language. The feeling of fatigue is different from relaxation. Breathlessness from stress is different from the quickened breath of arousal. And especially, pay attention to any warning signs of a heart attack risk during intercourse, chest pain, unusual dizziness, or severe shortness of breath. If you hear these signals, know that it's time to take a break. Wisdom isn't trying to push through, it's knowing how to respect your body's limits. Step 4, change the destination. This is the final and most liberating step. Ask yourself, what is the destination of intimacy? If the answer is a perfect performance, you will forever be trapped by pressure. But if the destination is emotional connection, you will be set free. Remember, intimacy comes in countless forms. A long hug, a deep kiss, loving words, or simply holding hands while watching a movie. All of these are intimacy. They nourish your relationship and place no strain on your heart. Allow yourself to enjoy the entire journey, not just focus on a single destination. For simple steps. Talk to your doctor. Prepare your space. Listen to your body. And change the destination. To help you never forget this important roadmap, we have created a downloadable PDF file for you. It summarizes this entire 4-step protocol in the clearest way possible. The link is right in the description below this video. I truly believe that if you apply this, you are not only protecting your health, but you are also opening a new chapter of love and trust in your relationship. And that is the most precious gift of all. Have you ever walked into a pitch-black room and felt afraid, disoriented? You don't know what's in there, you're afraid of stumbling, afraid of what you cannot see. Our fear surrounding intimacy and heart health is the same. It exists and it grows in the darkness of misunderstanding. But throughout this video, we have done something incredibly important together. We found the switch, and we turned on the light. That light is knowledge. Now, you can see everything. The ghost of 30 is just a memory. The fearful interpreter in your brain has been retrained. And the medicine cabinet gamble has been exposed. You no longer have to walk in the dark. You now possess not just information, but a weapon. A weapon to protect yourself. Finally, I want you to remember this. Our journey after 60 is not a journey of abandonment. It is a journey of wisdom. Your heart, after all it has been through, still yearns for love and connection. And so does your partner's. Intimacy is not just a physical act, it is the language of the soul. It is the way we say, I am still here, you are still important, we are still us. When you approach closeness with knowledge, respect, and compassion, you are not just protecting a blood vessel or a heartbeat. You are protecting an entire relationship. You are watering the very roots of your family. You are not getting weaker. You are getting wiser. You are not alone on this journey. If this video has, in some way, touched your story, if it has lifted a burden from your heart, please do us a very simple favor, give this video a like. And if you wish to continue with us on this path of seeking wisdom and health, please press the subscribe button and the bell icon next to it, so you never miss knowledge that could change your life. We truly appreciate you being here with us, until this very moment. Take good care of yourself, and of each other. I'll see you in the next video.